Hi everyone, how you doing? You welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah. On today's video, we'll be sewing this cargo pocket. I made use of thick crepe. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video with your soul friends. Thank you. So guys, let's jump right into it. To cut this cargo pocket, the first thing you have to do is to measure out the length of your pocket. So for the length of my pocket, I'll make use of 10 inches for the length. So now I'll mark 10 inches from the up of my fabric down here, 10 inches for the length of my pocket. Then I'll mark 10 inches also. Now connect this line together. So this is the length of the pocket and we are cutting out two cargo pockets. So now I'll cut this out. I want the width of my pocket to be 7 inches, but I'll add half inches at the side. For after sewing the half inches together, we now have 7 inches. So here now for the width of my pocket here, I have 8.5. I'll just go with this 8.5. Then I will slit this open. The next I have to do now is to fold the hem of my pocket this way. I'll do this for this pocket and I'll repeat the same thing also on the other pocket. I'm through with the folding of my pocket. You can see how it looks. Now the next we have to do is to cut the strap around the pocket. For that, the width of my strap is by 2.5 inches. Now the first we have to do, we'll fold the hem this way, like this one, then you fold again one more time on half inches. This is the front of the pocket and this is the front of the strap. We'll be sewing it this way on half inches, like this. When we get to this end here, you just continue sewing this way, and you get here also, you turn it again and you keep on sewing to get to this up of the pocket. Then I will cut like 1 inches here so we can use it to fold it. So now let's go and sew this down. So now you lift up your foot, your machine foot, then you turn it this way and see the way I do mine. And now keep on sewing. Repeat the same thing here also. Then you turn like this. Now cut out. And so this is how you do it. Now I will sew this down. We are done with the sewing of the pockets. So after sewing the pockets, you turn it to the front this way. But before you turn it, you launch this side of your pocket here like this. Give it a launch. Do the same thing here also. And now we'll turn it to the front. I'm done pressing the pockets. Now the next I have to do is to sew on it on a tiny stitch on top this way. After sewing your pockets round the way I did mine, now the next you have to do is to place it on the trouser where you want to sew. And okay, then you mark this way. You can see the way I'm marking it. Then you fold it down also here and mark also. Then this side, this is how you mark. After marking now, you open this strap we have at the side here and you fold it this way. So you start sewing from here like this. This is how you fold and you sew all round. I'm through with the sewing of the cargo pockets. Now the next we have to do is to cut out the flap that we use to close the pocket. So for my flap, I have this fabric here, the crepe fabric. The width is by 3 inches and the length will be by 8 inches here. Then I'll cut out my stay also the width of my estay will be by 2.5 inches. Yeah, this is my estay by 2.5 inches, and the length is by 7 inches. So now I've gummed the estay on my main fabric. So now I'll go and sew this on 1/2 inches on the sides, the two sides. And you can see the width of my estay is by 7 inches. So I'll sew the side on 1/2 inches. I'll do the same thing here also. I'm through with the sewing of the flap. You can see how it is. Now the next we have to do is to sew the strap, the rope that is on the design of this baggy trouser. Now I've cut out my rope. The width of the rope is by 2.5 inches. The length is by 27 inches. Now I'll go to the machine. I'll fold it into two this way and sew down. I'm through with the sewing of the strap, and you can see I close this end. Now I'll use it to turn it to the front. I'm done with the turning, and I've given it a good press. You can see how it looks. Now the next we have to do is to place the strap on the flap this way, and I will go and sew on this side. Sew the same thing on this other side also, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. I'm through with the sewing of the strap to my flap. Now we'll sew it on the trouser. Now you bring in your trouser. It's either your trouser or skirt, anything you want to put cargo pocket on. Then you place it this way. So now I'll go and sew it on 1/2 inches. After sewing it, I'll flip it to the front this way. I'm through with the sewing of the flap of the cargo pocket. Now the next you have to do is to tack this down like this. You sew here up to 1 inches, and you repeat the same thing also on this other side. You sew it down up to 1 inches. After doing that, now we trim out this pocket bit. You can see the way I'm trimming. Let me trim it out. You should see. You be careful so you not cut out the main fabric. So after trimming out, now you double stitch on it. You sew it down like this. I'm through with the sewing of the flap. You can see how beautiful this pocket looks. Thank you, and thank you very much for watching to the end. I really appreciate you all. And please don't forget to give me a like if you find this video helpful. See you on the next one. God bless you.